What is up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. And the reason why I missed yesterday's podcast episode is because, well, I have a special guest here today. It is Houston again. If you watch previous podcast episode with him, you know I'm talking about my little brother. But he fell asleep, and I didn't want to wake him up. And if I didn't, I'd whisper, and it wouldn't be a very good podcast. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make up yesterday's podcast episode, and then we're actually gonna do it like literally right after I'm done with this one. I'm uploading it to Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff, and then I'm gonna make my one for tonight for USHL Sunday. So we're doing back to back here. So yeah, he can say hi if you want before we get into shout outs and everything else. So
Hello, viewers.
yes, that is him. He is sitting in the trailer today. I am standing up. Yes. So few shout outs. All my social medias, X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch Discord, Spotify, I already said that. My website, my Discord for my podcast here, my basketball, baseball, and American football channels, USHL discussion Facebook group with about 5.2 thousand USHL fans, a group that I made myself, and another Facebook group called Saints for Life with another 1,000 big fine Saints fans. I did not make that group myself, but still there. About a paragraph and a half of who I am and what I do in this podcast here. Everything you need to know about this podcast. See what else? Oh, another paragraph, how to contact me if you have any comments, questions, concerns about this podcast. All that much more is in the description of this podcast episode and previous ones, so go ahead, check it out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you like this podcast. If you haven't already. Following on Spotify, same thing. Like this. Liking on Spotify, same thing, and both would be greatly appreciated. And then turn post notifications, YouTube channel if you haven't already. You know every single time I go live and or upload a video on the channel. So yeah, with that being said, do all the stuff if you haven't already. But yeah, today's plan of attack. Go over fantasy as per usual. We're gonna go over my fantasy again right after this. If anything changes. And then we're gonna go over my prediction for technically yesterday's USHL and NHL games, because that's what we were supposed to do yesterday. And then go over April 4th version of NHL games and April 5th, yesterday's USHL games. So, before we get into fantasy here, do you want to say anything before we get into fantasy, Houston?
Thank you guys for watching today. We are so happy to see you guys, and make sure you follow on Spotify, like he said. We are so happy. Alright, I cannot wait for the next podcast because I want to join it. And if it's alright with Isaiah, you might hear my voice again. If it's alright with Isaiah, so thank you guys for joining us today.
Okay, but yeah, that's what we're doing. He next podcast episode, so that's already a spoiler. He'll be in the next podcast episode for one for. There is that. Is there anywhere I can sit? Nah, it's fine. Whatever. He's sitting in the chair, so yeah, it's fine. So let's go with
This happened before, I think.
Okay, well, my microphone is not working. That's why you couldn't hear me for that time. But in the first round, this is the whoever wins gets a championship in my fantasy league. Whoever loses gets second place in this matchup. Salmon Slayers is being Leather, 123.1, 118.9. Salmon Slayers top performers Kale McCall, Dylan Strowman, Lars Lindholm. Leather's top performers Sean Monahan, Rasmus Dahlin, Nico Hischier. So this is my computer microphone right here. Let me try to figure this out. It's going to take a minute or two. Let me try to figure this out and see if I get my mic back working. Hold up.
Whoa! That scared me.
Alright. You guys can still.
Come on, put the wee royale.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Lock in here. That is weird. Alright. You know what? It is. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Am I right? Yeah, hopefully I am right. Okay. So. That is so weird. Why are they doing that? I don't want to restart the recording. I don't have to.
Yeah, we just started the podcast.
Yeah, we did. So, yeah. As Houston said, just started it. Don't want to have to redo it if we don't have to.
Don't how do we do it? Don't want to do it.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, yes. Back buddy.
Bang! Alright, back. It's there, but it's alright. We're back. So, in the third place matchup, whoever wins gets third place. Hold up. Yeah, so I'm in the third place matchup. Whoever wins gets third place. Whoever loses gets fourth place. I am losing to the Bordy 136.9, 102.3. I'm getting smacked. My top performer, Drake Sanderson, Ilya Sorokin, Lane Hudson. His top performers, Darcy Kemper, Matt Boldy, Philip Forsberg. So, in the next matchup, winner of this matchup gets a fifth in my fantasy league. The loser gets sixth. Toronto Maple Leafs are winning that matchup versus Glizzy, 91.6, 83.4. Glizzy top performers, Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Kirill Marchenko. Toronto Maple Leafs top performers, Robert Thomas, Drake Allinger, Mackenzie Weegar. Then the next matchup, we have the winner gets 7th seed, loser gets 8th. Staying with their team is being Steve Smart team, 72.6 to 70.4. Steve Smart team top performers, John Carlson, Rasmus Anderson, Matt Barzell. Staying with their team top performers, Nick Suzuki, Nathan McKinnon, Adrian Kempe. Sorry about that. And then so yeah, there's that. And then, in the winner, whoever wins this game, will get 9th. Whoever loses will get 10th. Justice Scary Team is winning that matchup versus Taco, 81.5 to 55.1. Justice Scary Team top performers, David Pastrnak, Jerry McCann, and Tage Thompson. Taco top performer, Jordan Kyrou, Zach Werenski, Timo Meyer. So yeah, we're going to go over that in the next podcast episode. So for today's podcast episode, I'll make up one. So let's go into predictions. So with the NHL game predictions for yesterday's game, I had the Devils defeating the Rangers. I thought they were just a better team overall, and they seemed to be able to beat the Rangers 9 out of 10 times. Panthers to be in Ottawa Center. Nothing for a safe Anton Forsberg shutout. So yeah, both Ottawa goalies are hot right now, just at the right time. The Panthers look good. Don't get the 2 points though. And then I had Dallas defeating Pittsburgh, even though they got outshot like 40 to 20, something like that. It was bad. Pittsburgh, and you got to put a hat trick, and Pittsburgh won that game. Vancouver defeating Anaheim. I knew they needed that game. I had Kings defeating the Orioles. They look so much better. I had Canes defeating the Bruins. Bruins on like a 9-game win streak. 9-game win streak, but a losing streak. But yeah, they ended up ending that. And I had the Lightning defeating the Buffalo Sabres. I had the Leafs defeating the Blue Jackets. They're just a better team. Canadians defeating the Flyers. They were red hot right now. I had Avalanche ending the Blues 11-game win streak. They did not. Blues are now on a 12-game win streak. I had Jets defeating the Hockey Club. They did not. I had the Knights defeating the Flames. They did in overtime. And I had Seattle defeating the Sharks, which they did. William Eklund got his first career fight in that game. Yesterday's USHL games. At Youngstown defeating Chicago, just a better team, and Youngstown at home. At USA, U18 defeating Waterloo. USA tends to one of the best teams in the league. Maybe not standings because U17s are really bad, makes the USA look bad. USA U18s are very good. At Sioux Falls, bouncing back with the win for the Green Bay. At Cedar Rapids defeating Sioux City, bit of opposite. Cedar Rapids needed that one. They did not end up getting the win. At Tri-City splitting the series with Fargo. At Dubuque defeating Omaha. Madison defeating Lincoln. Okay, so Houston will be games, even though some of them are already on. Actually, most of them already happened. We're going to see what he thinks is going to happen. Actually, one game that has not happened yet. Who do you think is going to win? The Vegas Golden Knights or Vancouver Canucks?
The Knights.
I agree. One as well. One, the Blackhawks, Penguins.
Penguins.
The Blackhawks won that game. The Islanders.
Islanders.
That was an upset pick from him. He was correct. Wild or the Stars?
The Stars are pretty good, but I gotta go with the Wild.
They actually won too. He's good. Couple of correct upset picks there. Very, very good. Adjusting some stuff on my desk here. Alright. Senators or the Blue Jackets?
Blue Jackets are really good, but I gotta go with the Rangers.
Senators are the other team.
Senators.
Panthers or the Red Wings?
Red Wings.
Another upset pick correct. He is so good. Sabres or the Bruins?
The Bruins are very good, but the Sabres are pretty good, so are more good, so Sabres.
Another one was correct. I did not tell many of the answers, by the way. That was pure guess. So he got wrong in the Blackhawks game. He got right on the Islanders game, right on the Wild game, right on the Senators, Red Wings, and Bruins game. Oh, who do you think's gonna win, the Canadiens or the Predators?
The Canadiens are really good for the Predators.
He was wrong on that one. Canadiens won 2-1. But so he went 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 5 for 6, 5 for 7. So he went 5 for 7. So he got 5 games right and 2 wrong. 5-2 record on the night. Knights game is just starting now, and he has the Knights winning that game in Vancouver. So we have to see. That's pretty interesting though. Good record. A lot of upsets that happened to Stars lose on paper. So yeah, very impressive on his part. Complete guesses, but I think he knows more about hockey than me because he got way better hockey percentage than I did today. But I did not do that. I promise.
He did not tell me any of the games, but I still got them right. I got it 5 right.
Yes, he did. That was very, very good. So let's go into yesterday's USHL games. Let's see here. Saturday. Youngstown start the 2-game series Saturday and Sunday with Chicago Steel. They pick up a W5. Youngstown dominated Chicago basically from start to finish, really. So very, very impressive game from Youngstown. Youngstown was 0 for 3 on the power play. Chicago 1 for 4. Very good game overall from Youngstown. They got the win that they needed to win. You might think that, they should have won, but it's easier to say they should have won than actually getting the job done, and they got the job done at the end of the day. So he wants to do some talking. Let's see what he wants to do here.
So I'm surprised that the Ghosts lost to the Blackhawks, the Waterloo Blackhawks. I am so surprised because the Ghosts are so good, but the Phantoms cannot. This was a wild fight. This was a wild game. I gotta say, the Waterloo Blackhawks almost whacked the Team USA. I would not believe that the Waterloo Blackhawks would win to Team USA. I did not know that the Phantoms would lose to the San Francisco City Steel. Chicago Steel.
They beat them.
The Untown Phantoms, I did not know that they were going to take down Chicago Steel, and Waterloo Blackhawks were going to lose to Team USA. That was crazy.
Blue. Home stretch of 20-28 in favor of Waterloo. Waterloo went 1 for 8 in the power play. Team USA went 2 for 6 in the power play. Special teams really called it for Waterloo. Many chances, couldn't capitalize. Team USA scored 4 and answered in the second period, and then couldn't really come back from that. And then for Team USA, 27 saved and 28 shots against for Patrick Quinlan, and a W on the night for Team USA. We scroll down here to the Fargo Force completing the sweep of the Tri-City Storm. 2 convincing wins for the Fargo Force. This time a 6-3 W at home ice. The shots are 36-27 in favor of Fargo. Fargo 0 for 4 in the power play. Tri-City goes 1 for 5 in the power play. Dominant performance from Fargo all around. Huge game for them. Complete the sweep on Tri-City, and they're looking to lock up the 5th seed out of the West real soon in these next last 2 games. But every single team has 2 games left. Every single team has 2 games left. So that was huge for them. Locked it. Looked like they honestly locked it up, because if you look at it, both these teams have 4 points left on the table, and Fargo is now 2 points ahead of them. So if Fargo, let's see, I don't know. Fargo would probably would win one of those games, and Tri-City would have to lose one of the last 2 games, and they would clinch. So it's because Tri-City's possible to get 4 points left for Tri-City, and Fargo's up by 2. So Fargo, it's possible they clinch there. He wants to talk again before we move on to the next.
What I gotta say is about this game, these 2 faces. Fargo is a really good team. They whacked us They defeated the Saints in the tournament last year. That was a last fight. The Saints were good, but not as good as Fargo. That was a wild fight. The Tri-City Storm is also a good team. They were holding. The Tri-City Storm they hold on strong. They're literally like grabbing the ball. They're speedy, but not as good as the Fargo. Fargo is like holding it. Like if you look at Fargo, you see like little air lines on it. That's telling you that they're fast. And Tri-City is a clutch. It's nothing but like a saddle. Like if you think about a table. Think about if you're doing prediction, or like if you're writing on a piece of paper your predictions. Like the Tri-City Storms would probably be the one you'll probably pick if you're a Tri-City fan. But believe me, they are good. The Fargo is like a crunch. It's like grabbing onto stuff. Like, it's a lot. It's hard to beat them. We beat them once, but that was just the first time they ever went down. They are hard to take down. I would not want to. That's why I don't want to be a hockey player. I'm afraid that I'll have to face one of these 2 teams. But if I got the chance to take down, to play them, I would do my best. Since I'm not faster, I'm not better, I'm not smarter than them. But I am pretty smart, I am fast, I am better. So, It will be pretty difficult to take them down. And I do not know. But the Fargo got it whacked at the Tri-City so hard, literally beating them.
That's a fair take. That's a fair take. Basically, in summary, both teams are very, very good, very, very fast, but the Fargo Force are a little bit better. Quick summary. Next game. Sioux Falls Stampede said, "You're going to beat us, we can beat you a lot worse." 9-2 victory for Sioux Falls. They go 4 for 8 in the power play. Green Bay goes 0 for 4 in the power play. Shows a 42-28 in favor of Sioux Falls. Complete and utter domination from Sioux Falls from start to finish. And Green Bay, too, makes it even more impressive. But speaking of domination, you got the Big Fun Saints controls the game versus Omaha the entire time, start to finish. Huge game from Dubuque. They get back on the right track, heading into their final 2 games of the season versus Madison and Cedar Rapids, respectively, both on home ice this upcoming weekend. Next game, we have Sioux City holding the fort down yet again versus Cedar Rapids. The shots are 35-16 in favor of Cedar Rapids. Ridiculously good performance from Cedar Rapids. Unable to get the job done. Cedar Rapids goes 0 for 2 on the power play. Sioux City goes 0 for 3 on the power play. Bjorn, how do you say that? Baronis, 34 saves and 35 shots against. Show Steeler performance. This weekend. So yeah, pick a 2-0 this weekend for Sioux City. Houston wants to talk about the Big Fun Saints game versus Omaha. Let's see what he has to say here, then move on to the next game.
The Saints are my favorite team. Both me and my brother Isaiah's favorite teams. I wish they would win against them if they did. They literally they pushed them down. They holded it. They got it goals. The other team is good, but not as good as the Buke Fighting Saints. We beat the Green Bay Gamblers, but we also defeated the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. So they are not that good, but the Saints are the best team. Let's go Saints.
Valid takes. Left and right. Actually speaking facts. Straight actually yeah, facts, exactly. So the shots in the Madison Capitals game were 40-35 in favor of Madison. Lincoln wins 4-3 in overtime in Madison. Such an impressive game. Dashell Oliver, his 25th of the year. Second of the night. The overtime winner. 37 saves and 40 shots against Jan Shostak. He's continuing to try to cement his goaltender of the year argument. I think he was 1 for 1 on the power play. Madison was 0 for 2. With that win, the Anderson Cup officially belongs to the Lincoln Stars. That meaning, first of all, they're the regular season champs. Second of all, they will have home ice advantage in every single playoff round they play. They get a first round bye. They're the first seed out of the West, and they're going to have home ice advantage throughout the entire playoff, including the Clark Cup. That's huge for the Lincoln Stars to lock that up. Yeah.
I just want to say that the Lincoln Stars in 2023, we almost won to the Lincoln Stars, but we lost. Sadly, we lost, but we did good that game. But this game was massive. We were. I did not know this was here, but that was massive. That game was massive. Even in overtime, one of the teams beat them. But the Lincoln Stars got in the clutch and beat them in their hometown. I did not know that was going to hit, but that was massive. Massive, I tell you, massive. I did not know this was going to go in overtime, but I knew one of them had to win, and that was massive. I'm saying so many massives right now. But this game was the most biggest game of my life. I did not know it was going to be this cool and stuff. I don't know what to say, but this is a good problem. That was a problem for the other team to go down from the Lincoln Stars. I did not know it was going to be that cool. And make sure that you watch the game. If you hadn't watched it, make sure you watch the game. you'll see all the big stuff it had in it.
That's fair. That is so real. Okay, speaking of real, let's get over to the NHL side of things. Yes, 2 days ago. So yeah, let's go over here. So Friday's NHL games. Here we go. And the Hurricanes and the Red Wings. Hurricanes outshoot the Red Wings 33-21, even though they lose 5-3. Pretty bad goaltending performance overall from Freddie Anderson. So yeah, I mean it's pretty tough. Tough luck for the Canes. The Red Wings try to keep the playoff hopes alive. If we go to the Capitals versus Blackhawks, you want to guess who scored 3 minutes 52 seconds in? It's the grade A, Ovi. 1 goal away from tying Gretzky's record, 2 away from smashing it. Alex Ovechkin, 40th of the year, 40 goals, 39 years old. He's almost broken the record. Bertuzzi ties it up. 21st of the year, he ties it up. Let me go over here. Big game here. To take the lead, it's Ovechkin. It's a 39 years old. He's tied Gretzky's record. He's looking to break it. He says, I do not want to go out there for the empty net coach. But Ryan Leonard does. Ryan Leonard, first career NHL goal from coming to Boston College, losing in the NHL, scored his first career goal with Ovi in the empty net. Capitals, in which he did. He broke the record today. Wild fall to the Islanders. They go up.
Just realized something.
What?
These two, this one is 3-5, while this one is also 3-5.
Subscribe. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon. What? I'm gonna use my computer mic for the end of this, but yeah. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. Subscribing, following, and liking on Spotify, same thing. Turn notifications if you haven't already. Okay, good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time you're watching this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Okay, that's why. Before we go. Let me see what episode it is. I forgot. It's either 4. I think it's 14.
So last time I think you said episode 15, season 10.
Episode 14 of season 10 right now. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode 14 of season 10. Makeup episode. See you guys later, not too soon. For episode 15 of season 10. Houston got some words before I say peace. Here we go.
I cannot wait to see you guys soon. So I didn't want to say tomorrow, but soon, because Isaiah's gonna do his podcast and I will be doing it. So he said if you hear him say special guest, you'll know it's me. Because I'm the only special guest he has every podcast, and I want to join him when I want him. So maybe on episode 16, season 12, I might want to do it on his own. But we'll see. If he wants me to do it, I'll do it. If he doesn't want me to do it, I won't do it. So